Good morning, scholars. I look very official. Miss Jones is helping me make this tape. It probably won't look like this ever again. But I just wanted to say hi and tell everybody that I miss you terribly. I'm at school trying to get things pulled together so you have some growth work. And I have a special guest. It's not Barney, but it is Miss Melody.
Good morning, scholars. Miss you all.
I told her she had to make an appearance, and she does miss you. So anyway, I am sending home packets for all of you to work on, and I'm including some things that we do every day at school, and I wanted you to do it frequently, not every day, but probably 3 times a week, just to keep up on your skills and keep you out of trouble and to keep making progress, because everybody'd been doing so well, and I don't want anyone to forget things. So I just wanted to refresh your memory. Everybody will get a handwriting, a sight word packet, and it'll be things that we've done in the past, but I want to go over a couple of things. The first thing I want to do is remind you about practicing the day of the week and the month and the date and the year. So today is Wednesday. And don't forget we need a comma to separate our words. The month is March. And yesterday was 24, so today is one more than 24 is, Miss Jones?
Oh, I don't know, I'm not counting.
25, comma, and the year is 2020. Now, when you get your packet, scholars, it's not going to be March anymore. So we've had January, February, March, and the next month is going to be April. So when you do your calendar page, you're going to have to practice reading and writing April. So, but it is still March. And we are not going to worry about the days that we've been in school. I do want you to practice counting from 0 as high as you can get. I hope in a few weeks you'll be able to get all the way up to 150. And you have a practice exercise in your packet to do movements and counting up to, I think I put 120 or 130. So keep up on your counting. The words that you're going to be working on for the first week are when. When are you going to go? When. And when you write that in a sentence now, it's asking a question. So if you practice writing and you write, when are you going to go? You're not going to put a period at the end, because that's telling us something. You're going to need a question mark. So remember that. And then the next word is, we know that says you. We're going to put an R on the end. Your. That is your book. And our last word, easy peasy, can. What can you eat? So I want to go through the papers that I'm going to be sending home. The first one to work on your sight words, you're going to make your necklace. So you're going to trace the words, going to read the sentence. If you see some words in the sentence or the question that you don't know, I'm getting directions from Miss Jones. I have to listen. Okay. Trace, read, cut it out, and even if you don't have a hole puncher at home, I'm sure you all can figure out some way to punch that hole. And we will send home pieces of yarn, Miss Melody, so they can make their necklaces. When your can. When can you play? Question, so it needs a question mark. I like your hat, telling something, it needs a period. Can you see me? Question mark. The next activity, easy peasy, just match the words. Draw a line and match them up. Practice spelling in your head. Our favorite, trace them so they look normal and make them fancy. You can do balloon letters, you can do block letters, you can do squiggle letters, anything that you want to do. The next one is cutting out the words and filling them in. So let's do this one together. We have when, can, your. I blank skip. Which one would fit? I when skip. I can skip. I your skip. Think about it and figure it out. Blank is Monday. When is Monday? Can is Monday. Your is Monday. Which one makes sense? Cut it out, glue it on there. You should have glue left over from your last packet and scissors. Blank, mom waves. When mom waves, can mom waves, your mom waves. Find the one that makes sense, cut it out, glue it in the sentence. Now when you do that, scholars, you might have to make a change because you always start the sentence with an uppercase letter. So you can go over the ones that you cut out and put up there and make sure that they start with the uppercase. And the last one, can, when, your. Read the words. Make up a sentence about the picture using all those words and tell your mom or your grandma or your brother or sister your sentence. Then I want you to write each word and color the picture so it's beautiful. Okay? And then you're also going to be getting April calendar pages. I want you to do that 3 times a week. Trace April, this is March, so the new ones will be April. Do the digital date, the regular date, the year, trace the day of the week. Don't worry about that because we're kind of not in school anymore, so we'll skip that part. The season's going to be changing. I think by the time you get this packet, it'll be a different season. And then on the back, I'd like you to draw a picture about your favorite thing about staying at home. I know it's different not being in school and you're home. My favorite thing is, you're not going to believe it, I get to cuddle with Barney all day long. And he is so happy, and he has not stolen one thing from our house and taken it out in the backyard since I've been home. So my calendar picture would probably be Barney with a smile because he's pretty happy, and his fluffy tail and his black spots, and me. And I think my sentence would be, Barney is a happy dog. And I'm not going to put a period because that would be kind of a boring sentence. Barney is a happy dog. I'm not going to put a question mark because it's not asking a question. I'm going to put an exclamation mark. Barney is a happy dog. So I want you to take your time, do your calendar pages 3 times a week, and when your moms or dads or grandmas or grandpas bring your packets back, I'm going to look at it. So I want to see 3 things for the week that you really like about being home. And then write your sentence. Remember your uppercase letter at the beginning of the sentence. Remember your punctuation at the end of the sentence. Spaces between each word. And if you don't know how to spell a word, try to sound it out before you ask for help, okay? And then the only other thing I want to do on this little video is read you a book, because I miss reading a book at story time. And Miss Melody,
Yes, ma'am.
you don't have to pass out snack.
Okay.
Okay. So I know you will recognize this book, but I picked it just to remind you, scholars, about how much Miss Melody and I and Miss Jones love you and how much we miss you. So I thought it would just be a nice book to read today. Love. The author is Matt Della Pina, and the
Before you get started, I'm going to adjust this and I can make an edit. I want to make sure I get close to you, Miss.
oh dear. Oh dear. Okay.
Keep it going here. Let's see.
All right.
Stretch out your legs.
Mine? Oh. Okay.
Be comfortable, Miss Jones.
Oh, I am. I am.
Do we have an April printed off real quick?
No. It's on my teacher paid
You're in the
teacher.
shot too, so that's good. Okay, go for it.
All right. So I'm going to read you one of our favorite books, Love. The author is Matt Della Pina, and the illustrator is Lauren Long. Just seemed like a nice book to read today. It's kind of a gray day out. We need a little cheering up. In the beginning, there is light, and 2 wide-eyed figures standing near the foot of your bed, and the sound of their voices is love. A cab driver plays Love softly on his radio while you bouncing back with the bumps of the city, and everything smells new, and it smells like life. Love, too, is the smell of crashing waves and a train whistling blindly in the distance. And each night the sky above your trailer turns the color of love. It's so pretty. In a crowded concrete park, you toddle towards summer sprinklers while older kids skip rope and run up the slide. And soon you are running among them, and the echo of your laughter is love. On the night the fire alarm blares, you're pulled from sleep and whisked into the street, where a quiet old lady is pointing to the sky. Stars shine long after they flamed out, she tells you, and the shine they shine with is love. But it's not only stars that flame out, you discover. It's summers, too, and friendships, and people. One day, you find your family nervously huddled around the TV, but when you ask what happened, they answer with silence and shift between you and the screen. In your dream that night, you're searching for a love that seems lost. You open and close drawers, lift cushions, empty old toy bins, but there's nothing You wake with a start in the arms of a loved one who bends to your ear and whispers, "It's okay, it's okay, it's love." And in time, you learn to recognize a love overlooked, a love that wakes at dawn and rides to work on the bus, a slice of burnt toast that tastes like love. And it's love in each deep crease of your grandfather's face as he lowers himself onto an overturned bucket to fish. And it's love in the rustling leaves of gnarled trees lined behind the flower fields. And it's love in the made-up stories your uncles tell in the backyard between wild horseshoe throws. And the man in rags outside the subway station plays love notes that lift into the sky like tiny beacons of light. And the face staring back in the bathroom mirror, this too is love. So when the time comes for you to set off on your own, heavy winds will sweep past your building and great gray clouds will congregate above. Your loved ones will stand there like puddles beneath their umbrellas, holding you tight and kissing you and wishing you luck. But it won't be luck you'll leave with, because you'll have love. You'll have love, 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 love. The end. So I just wanted to say hi, remind you of some of the expectations for your packets of work, and just remember to be kind to everybody. Do the best you can. Help your moms and your dads and your grandmas and your grandpas. Get outside and get some air, and we hope to see you soon. Love you all. See ya.
Good job, Miss Miller.
She should be a blogger, shouldn't she? The way she just took care of all that.
Oh my God, help me.